Well, D-backs fans are waking up with a very different team than they had yesterday. The front office making moves right up until the trade deadline on Monday afternoon. Robbie Ray, Starling Marte, Andrew Chafin, and fan favorite Archie Bradley all gone. How do you feel about it? Text us, 602-444-1212. And let's get into what these trades were and what they mean. The Archie Bradley trade, probably the hardest pill to swallow for D-backs fans. He spent his entire career in Arizona, drafted by the D-backs in 2011. He was traded to the Reds on Monday for about $100,000 and 2 prospects. Then Starling Marte, he's going to the Miami Marlins in exchange for 3 pitchers with very little experience. So Marte has the second most hits on the team and has scored the most runs on the D-backs this season. Then there's Robbie Ray, traded to the Blue Jays for Daniel Bergen, and Andrew Chafin, who was traded to the Cubs, and they're still trying to figure out exactly what the D-backs will get in return. It depends on whether or not the Cubs make the playoffs, so more details on all that. But, hey, lots of changes going on here, and from a business standpoint, honestly, the changes do make sense. Robbie Ray's a free agent after the season. He was probably leaving anyway, so you might as well get something for him rather than getting nothing. Marte is owed more than $20 million over this season and next season, so this frees up some money in the future. And Archie Bradley is eligible for arbitration next season, meaning in a nutshell that he could get a raise based solely on what independent arbitrators think he's worth, not what the team thinks he's worth. Regardless of all this, as a D-backs fan, how do you feel? Because it's tough. It's tough to see a lot of your players moving on here, especially halfway through the season. And a lot of people weighing in on this whole thing for us this morning. Jack on Facebook says, the D-backs should all opt out for the rest of the season. Yeah, maybe that's essentially what happened.
Yeah,
in a way. The front office doing it for them. Awesome. Now maybe they can win 5 in a row and not follow it up with losing 9 in a row. No guarantees. Why the heck didn't they trade Jake No-Hit Lamb? Jake Lamb is not a pitcher, so no-hit is not a good thing for him. Gary weighs in. So, Rachel, I mean, here's the thing. They're in last place, and the season's more than halfway over at this point. Yeah. They're not making the playoffs. I mean, not mathematically eliminated, but let me say it. They're not making the playoffs, and this frees up a lot of money for the future. So if you're a D-backs fan wanting them to win at some point, these are moves they probably had to make.
It just felt painful coming all in at once.
Yeah, and it was fast and furious. I mean, it all happened within like an hour and a half of each other yesterday. Yeah,
pretty painful. I napped, I woke up, and all of a sudden it's all this D-backs news. Like, what the heck happened?
The whole team was gone when you woke up from your nap.
Man, all right. Went back to sleep after that.